Do you ever feel lost in life? If yes, trust me, you are not alone. I have reached a period where I achieved everything that I wanted, and there was this question, now what? Now what do I do? For me, this can often be seen as a kind of feeling melancholic and being adrift. Maybe you can relate. Now, having that in mind, having that state of mind, this one day I was scrolling through my newsletter and my emails. Actually, in my email inbox there was this newsletter by Dan Koe. Maybe you are familiar with him. He's an entrepreneur, he's a YouTuber, he has this amazing account channel brand, and I really recommend you check him out. And with all the things that I said, he also writes newsletters. The title of his newsletter caught my attention. It's called Read This If You're Feeling Lost. And I really laughed at that one because I was like, oh my gosh, this is just what I needed. So let's go and read. Oh my goodness, the things that I read in that newsletter. This brought a really interesting concept in which I really found meaning in feeling lost, and I want to share this. So in this video we are gonna go through the things that I have learned, and possibly you will find value in this too. If you're ready, let's hop right into it. For starters, I want to read a few sentences from the newsletter that really caught my attention. You must embrace feeling lost. Let go, surrender. Don't fight with it, flow with it. Be at one with it, not at war with it. And make a conscious effort to expose yourself to experience. When I read these words, my jaw was on the floor. They really stuck out to me. And the timing could not have been more perfect because I was just in the lost phase. So now I will describe each cycle. Maybe this will help you navigate through each one and recognize in which one you are right now. There are 4 cycles in total, and remember, each phase of the cycle, it's not permanent. So whatever you're feeling right now, unfortunately or fortunately, this state will not last forever. Let's go through each cycle. The first one is the lost phase. This phase, as I said, it's not permanent. The definition would be you have doubts about the future, path is no longer clear, you just fulfilled a purpose. One example would be possibly you have written a book, maybe you finished college, maybe your children are out of the house and now you are with your spouse and the whole dynamic has changed. The main characteristic is that something has changed, an era has finished, and now you are searching for a new purpose. One tip for this phase would be to expose yourself to new things. Try to read a new book, go to a seminar, start something new, and try to feel out all these different areas where you could possibly go next. Now, after you do all of this exploring in the lost phase, even though it can sometimes feel quite melancholic as it feels for me, and strangely, stressfully overwhelming, but nothing is specifically overwhelming me. It's just that it's really strange, but I hope you can relate to what I'm saying. So when we find something we want to focus on again, and this new thing excites us, this phase is called the clarity phase. In this phase, your purpose is revealed, a new direction is revealed, you have a new vision you want to start moving towards. In a real life scenario, this would be maybe starting a YouTube channel, starting a book, going to some classes. One tip is to make it a tangible project, something that you can measure your progress in. After we have completed our game plan, the next phase is called the intensity phase. This is the phase where pure progress is made. There's flow states, you feel amazing, you are working at an optimal speed, you're really excited for your project, and there is rapid growth. But after some time, we enter the consistency phase. This phase is defined by the pressure to sustain the progress that is being made. There is a gradual decline in the growth curve. The growth is no longer so rapid. A tip here would be to maintain the baseline and stay consistent enough. After the consistency phase, you have successfully completed your project. To sum all of these phases up, we have the lost phase, you do not know where to go next. Then it's the clarity phase. You have revealed your next purpose, your next vision, and you are creating a tangible project out of it. After the clarity phase, we have the intensity phase. In this phase, there's rapid growth, exponential growth. You're really doing a good job. After the intensity phase, you have the consistency phase, where you are not progressing as fast and as exponentially, but there's still progress. The important thing is to stay consistent. After you finish your project, then again, there is the lost phase. You are searching for a new thing to focus on. This is a cycle. Each phase lasts for some time, but not one of them is permanent. I hope this video will bring you some comfort in knowing that each phase is not permanent, especially if you're in the lost phase as I was. It can feel quite overwhelming and stressed, but in a different way, melancholic for me. I hope that you can find comfort in knowing that all phases are not permanent. I just wanted to remind you that all life is in cycles and that we should embrace them and not fight them. Also keep in mind that if you never get lost, you cannot really find yourself, find a new passion or a new anything. So feeling lost is also a very important part of the cycle. Sometimes we need this period of soul searching to find something new that excites us. In conclusion of this video, don't be afraid of being lost and embrace it, and I'm right there with you in this journey. If you're still here and still watching, thank you so much. I hope you got some value out of this video, and I hope I see you again. Thank you so much and see you soon.